Hi there. This is going to be a tarot message for the rest of May, or honestly, whenever you are watching this, what messages need to come through. So, I already shuffled the cards to save time. So, we're just going to get into it. So, Ace of Pentacles reverse. You could be struggling with a new beginning here. You could feel like you're trying to start over, trying to do something new, but it's taking a really long time for this to get off the ground, and it's taking a while for things to really pick up on this. It's like a lot of slow movement, but you should know that whatever this point that you are in life right now, this is only the beginning of something really grand and something that is going to last a while, and it is going to be very sustainable, but the movement is very slow. And you could be feeling frustrated by this, feeling impatient by this lack of forward movement, but it's very important that whatever this is, it needs time to really build itself up and have like a firm and proper foundation if you do want it to last and if you do want it to be sustainable. The Five of Cups reverse, so you could be getting through the process of grieving, but you could have gone through a period of loss and grieving, but now you're reaching a point where you feel like you can finally move forward, or at least begin to move forward. And maybe you felt like it took you a really long time to get here. It feels like you've been grieving for a really long time, and it took you a really long time to get over something, or to even like accept that something was over. And you could have been in this really long process of grieving, and now you're just beginning to really get out of it and create something new in your life. But it almost feels like it's just not happening fast enough. And you could be thinking like, I've been grieving for such a long time. I thought that I would be over this by now. I thought that like all this time has passed. Like, why am I still kind of upset about this? And the thing is that in reality, you have moved on much more than you realize. Like, if you compare this moment to months ago, maybe years ago for some of you, you are actually at a much better place, but it's hard for you to see that because it feels like it took you so long to get here. And you just thought by now you would be like 100% over it, or at least like 90% over it. And it's kind of like, why am I not there yet? Page of Cups reverse. So there could definitely be a particular person on your mind here, and they could be someone who's younger than you, or they have very youthful energy, or they just remind you of like being young here. And they could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, but it could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But you are not in communication with this person. So things are very cold between the two of you. And there is a lot of sadness here, a lot of repressed emotions as well. And I feel like this person on your mind is also very upset, and they're also grieving what happened between you two. I feel like this is definitely a separation that I'm picking up on, and I feel like you both really miss each other, but there's no communication here. It's very cold, so you would not really be able to know on the surface if they do have emotions for you or not, but It's definitely there. It's just buried deep down. You really can't see it. Now the Page of Swords. Wow. So we jump from here to here. So we have 2 page cards here. And obviously this one's reversed. This is upright. So we go from Page of Cups to Page of Swords. So I feel like this long period of communication is actually, sorry, this long period of separation is going to end. Some of you it already has, but this is like very abrupt here with the Page of Swords. So like you could have had like a really, really long period of not communicating with this person, and then all of a sudden they come in. So some of you, this could have already happened recently, and if not, then this is likely to happen very soon. Just like very abrupt communication suddenly coming in. I feel like it's very random. It's coming out of nowhere, but it's like this really long period of not talking to each other, and then all of a sudden it's here, and it's very quick and it's very sudden. So now we have 7 of Pentacles reversed. So this again also shows like impatience and waiting for something to grow. Like you're waiting for something, whether it's like a project, and it could totally be like work related, or some kind of relationship or commitment that you've been trying to grow with someone here, and it's just it's taking a really long time to get there. And you could even have a lot of on and off communication with this person. So it could be that this could be a pattern where you go through long periods of like coldness and you don't talk to each other, separation, and then all of a sudden they come in and they text you or they call you, or they could even show up at your house, and it's just like very, very sudden. And all of a sudden this person really wants to talk, but then they could, just as quickly as they come in, they could come out as well, because you just have so much impatience here. You're really waiting for something to grow, and you're like trying to get that sustainability, and it's taking a while. Another reverse. So we have a lot of reversals here. This is 4 of Wands reversed. So this is like, yeah, I feel like separation and then coming back together again. But it's like, if you do have a pattern of coming back together, it could be kind of secretive or just not something that is made public. You don't really announce it, but you could have already reunited with this person, but it wasn't like public. Like I said, it was like done in privacy, done secretly. And again, this could be something that recently happened or something in the future that is about to happen. But I definitely see a trend here of like going through a long time of separation, not talking to each other, and then quickly coming in again, but it's very on the down low, and it's very private and not made public. Okay, we have another reversal here. There's so many reversals. I feel like we are dealing with a lot of like suppressed energy here, and maybe kind of secretive energy as well. But now we have 2 of Pentacles reversed. So maybe perhaps the reason that this is not growing is because you are torn between 2 different paths. And so it's hard for you to fully make a commitment to something without knowing if it's what you actually want. You could even be divided between two people, or maybe this is the person you're dealing with could be divided between two people, or just two different choices in life, two different life paths here, maybe even career paths. So the Hermit reverse, yet again, another reversal. This is crazy, especially if the next card is also reversed. But the Hermit reverse here is coming out. I'm also getting the sign of Virgo. All right, some of you could be a Virgo or dealing with one yourself. But this is like coming out of hiding. So the Hermit is very secretive energy here, but this is secrets coming out when it is in reverse. So, you know, I feel like there's a lot of communication going on that's not really made public or straightforward, but this could definitely come out. You know, I feel like secrets are bound to come out here. And lastly, of course, we're ending with yet another reversal. So we have the King of Wands in reverse. Now I'm getting fire signs as well. So honestly, a lot of signs here: water, air, fire, Virgo, like lots of signs here. So honestly, it could be any sign you're dealing with at this point. Could definitely be multiple people here, because it could be two. Some of you could be three, because there's two pages here, and then we have a king as well. So, you know, two of them could be younger, one of them's older than you, or two of them have like more youthful, maybe even like immature energy, and the third is like either maybe they have more authority, or they're more bossy, or maybe they just have a lot of maturity. So yeah, I actually do get like three people for a lot of you in your energy field, and it is actually kind of hard for you here with the Hermit reverse to get any alone time, actually, because you have a lot of people in your energy field. And even if you're not physically seeing a lot of people at once, this is very like, what's the word? Like emotional energy, like mental energy here. So just a lot of people here thinking about you, or maybe you're thinking about a lot of people here. So this King of Wands, this is definitely very like dominating energy here. So if this came up upright, I would maybe have a different interpretation, that like, here's this person who really wants to fight with you and they're really mature, you should give them a shot. But the fact that it came out reverse, this person, even if they are older than you, even if they have some kind of authority over you, I question that this person kind of takes advantage of their power over you. So you do have to watch out for that. They could definitely be like an overly dominating energy here. Okay, so that's all I really have. I'll conclude to see what the bottom of the pile is. And that is the Tower in reverse. I kind of had this, that's really funny. I kind of had this card on my mind as I was doing this reading, even though I didn't know it was right here, but this is at the bottom of the pile. So, this is like recovery, okay? The Tower is very like chaotic and sudden energy and kind of something happening out of nowhere, but seeing it reverse is like kind of wanting to reconcile and pick up the pieces, and maybe you can get some kind of closure or repair from the past. But this is like wanting to like fix a situation that suddenly went wrong. Okay, so a lot going on there, a lot to think about. I hope that message was helpful for you if you did see this, and thanks for watching. Namaste.